Welcome to the GPLama YouTube channel and to a very unique look at the DJI Neo drone and how it operates when following a cyclist. Now today's video wasn't even planned. Veronica and I were out for lunch. It's Friday. On the ride home, we're taking it easy, so I thought, look, I'll pull the drone out of my bag because I've been carrying it around with me, waiting for the perfect conditions to go fly this thing and learn a little bit more about how it operates and its limitations. Along with the drone, I also had an Insta360 Go 3S, a little camera with a name longer than the camera itself. They allowed me to capture a really unique look at how this drone operates in the third person. So what you'll see today is this thing following Von, this thing losing Von, a Magpie swooping Von, always hilarious. And I also captured a flyaway event, which had a happy ending, but not that sort. Anyhow, let's get straight to the footage of this thing doing its thing, mostly.
Okay, so a bit of wind noise in today's audio, a bit of drone noise, obviously, and I'll leave the footage from the DJI drone effectively unedited. So you'll see the colours all washed out, it's pretty grainy, and all the complaints online about the quality of the image coming from the DJI Neo are, well, they're valid points. It's really not that great. All right, here we go into some of the windy commentary.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Oh, cheers. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. All right, speed up a little bit, Von. Okay, 21, 22, yeah, up. Faster. Twenty-two kilometers per hour, 23. Yep, keep going. Go on, back. All right, so we've got about 23 k's an hour. Before the little droney gave up. That's not bad, But will it spot me? No, doesn't. No, drone wants its mum. Here she comes. There we go. It's spotted mama. It is. Look at that. Wouldn't recognize me. It's like Max just wants its mum. Yeah, we've got about 23. So the drone's actually hovering at what I would consider a dangerous level. It's effectively head height riding my bike. This is follow far mode. We may need to change it to follow high because that is going to hit people in the head at this height. Whoa! Very sporadic still.
Now just to verify the settings that I was using right here, it was follow distance far and follow height flat. So flat is about head height on the bike.
I'll give it a bit of room for the swooping magpies. Here we go.
It's not that windy out either. I've got 19 km an hour northerly, westerly, which is behind me at the moment. But right here, you can probably hear no wind noise at all. It's effectively dead still. But this thing here is, you can see it doing its thing, just yo-yoing. I mean, super impressive for what it's doing, but here's what happens when your wife knows how to screw with technology. That's a brilliant test, Vaughn. So, we're getting about 21 to 22 kilometers per hour before it shuts off. And when it shuts off, it just stops and like hovers, literally hovers.
Okay. I couldn't tell that it had dropped me though, apart from the sound.
The sound. That's why you need the remote or the little...
some kind of sensor.
Use your phone with a GoPro, not a GoPro, sorry, a
quad lock
on
the
the phone.
yeah. Well, the thing was, like, I couldn't notice it was there. That was good. But I think it would be better. It's too slow. Like, it needs to be on. If I was climbing a hill, fine.
Yeah. But it's like the X1 from Hover Air. What I call, it's like taking a kid to a supermarket. It's got your attention for you have its attention for most of the time until it finds something else. This is probably a little better though, I think.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull up and. So if on stops now, you just stop here. It's going to.
Not bump into me, hopefully.
No, it won't hit you. Well, it's not going. You go towards it and put your hand out.
Is it going to fall on my hand?
Yeah, it's fine. Lift up. Boom, done.
Hello, little one.
All right. That Magpie swoop shot. It's brilliant. All right, let's put a battery in. We'll swap the batteries over, and there's another Magpie up. Oh, I didn't say there's another Magpie up here. Do you want to follow me?
Sure, I don't mind either way.
I'll take the hit.
Alrighty, with the drone on me, pretty much same operation. It was yo-yoing back and forth in this open environment, I guess you'd call it. A little bit of wind coming from the left-hand side. But just fascinating to see the little drone follow along. Now a little further up the road / path, I got to about 24, 25 kilometers an hour and there, it just stops. And when it loses track, it just stops and hovers, which is fine by me. I'd rather see it do that than either drop straight to the ground or have a flyaway event.
Okay, so we got to 25. Oh, see me, watch out, Vaughn.
Hi, buddy.
Okay, we got to 25. Thank you. 25 k's an hour before it dropped me there with a slight tailwind, although right here, there is absolutely no wind whatsoever. So I reckon 24 before it gets a little flaky. It's pretty impressive. I think it's a little better than the X1. What we need to do though is get the X1 out here at the same time and have a drone off. Although looking after one is trouble enough. Let's put this to high mode.
So here's me trying to figure out changing the mode options on the device itself like I can with the Hover Air. Couldn't quite figure it out, so let's just throw it up and make it do a circle. Okay, here's the circle shot filmed from the drone itself. Just an example here of the colours being, the brightness, I guess, being really washed out with the DJI Neo, and the little camera that I'm talking to being a lot better. All right, now on to this unexpected flyaway event. So within the app, I changed the modes to follow high. So it was up a little high. You can see the drone there locking onto Vaughn. Vaughn rides off, and this happens. And drone takes off in the opposite direction and seems to head towards the water, heads back from the water, and then just seems to hover here.
Where are you going?
You absolute interesting drone. Vaughn.
So for the next minute or so, I pull out the app, try to connect to it and go to manual mode. But in that time, Vaughn has walked over and it spots her. So in the app, which I didn't record on screen here, I do apologise, it spots Vaughn, highlights her, and using words that I've muted this for a reason. I told Vaughn, go back to your bike and it will follow you back onto the right side of the fence and we'll be good to go.
And that's why we take out drone protection, or what do you call it, enhanced warranty? That was absolute that just up and over that fence. So I've always said, to be a good drone pilot, you have to accept that you may no longer be a drone pilot at any moment, and that was almost one of them. Huh. It's higher, I'll give it that.
So in follow mode high, it's about 1 metre higher than it was in follow flat, which is a good thing. It's not going to take people's heads off, including this runner coming the other way just now. Other than that, it seems a little more stable there, but we're in a protected area, I guess, from the wind too.
Okay, it's doing really well at 23, 22 kilometres per hour. Vaughn's just sped up now, distancing her a little bit. There's a Magpie here, that's why I'm just backing off a bit. Okay, so it's definitely dropped back a little further as she sped up. But I'm on 22.5 kilometres per hour at the moment. Cross the road. Oh. Did a pretty good job. Okay, so that's flying a lot higher. Probably a better shot too, I think. If you want to sprint away from it, oh, it's gone. Someone just tried to sprint away from it. It's still got air. So when Vaughn goes to sprint away from it, she obviously accelerates quickly, but she's still within that visual range that it can still track and still follow her. So when she slows down after the short sprint, it'll come back to her. So that's good from what I'm seeing at the moment. They're coming into some trees now though, so watch out. Slight crosswind now coming from the right side, so it's compensating a little bit. And we're done. Oh no, out of battery. Okay. It's gracefully landed on the dirt in the middle of the track. It didn't crash, I guess. All right. Yeah, battery low. All right, come in. Okay, so that's a bit of Friday fun. We weren't even setting out to do a video on this one today. We're out for just some lunch. I can't even vlog. We're out for some lunch with Von on the Aspero because I'm looking at changing her gravel bike over to the new levers.
Beautiful levers.
So anyway, that's a bit of fun with the drone. So good to be behind the drone, watching it follow someone else and be able to film it that closely too.
They give you a bit more confidence in seeing how it works.
Knowing that when it fails or fails to detect you, it will stop and hover. But knowing when it screws up, I'll beat that out. Yeah, so as I said just down the road there before, to be a good drone pilot, you've got to accept that you may no longer be a drone owner at any point in time. That was pretty close. All right, that's our impromptu video that I wasn't going to do today. We've got work to do back at home, so lunch is done. Summary of that, though, was 22 to 23k an hour with that tailwind or with no wind. So not too bad. I have the Hover Air Pro and Pro Max on order through Indiegogo too. They're meant to be up to 42k an hour, I think.
Oh, hello.
Something like that. Now, that's going to be a lot of fun to sprint away from.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go work in our sprints. Happy Friday, have a good weekend, and thanks, Ron. That's really, really handy.
See ya.